If you've ever played Castlevania and thought, I wonder what it would be like to fight every enemy in this game at the same time, well now you can with Vampire Survivors. Dive into the role of a monster-slaying master who happens to have wandered into a world of infinite enemies that just RSVP'd to your ass-kicking party that doesn't end until you've been melted into a puddle of failure. Start out each round picking from one of the heroes that start with a specific attack and feature almost distinguishable stats. Then head out into this 8-bit field of inevitable doom and commence your slow journey to screen-filling carnage. Once you smack down a handful of unfriendly bats and scoop up the tiny jewels you rip from their corpses, you'll level up and get to choose either to add to your arsenal of fully automated murder mechanisms or upgrade one that you already have. Either way, that'll be the only time you have to bother lifting a finger to hack away at this hellish horde. Every attack is automatic and most of them you don't even have to aim. Your job is just using all of your cat-like reflexes to keep those enemies from getting too close and killing you with their deadly touches. As you continue wandering aimlessly through this grassy field with a progressively more chaotic swarm of weapons and magic flinging out of you, new monsters will join the procession. Waves of enemies will swoop in groups and sometimes entirely surround you, forcing a beautiful waltz of mayhem until you can clear a path to escape. You'll also come across torches you can break to reveal a delicious chicken dinner of health or one of several temporary powers like this incinerating flame breath and a big old vacuum to suck in those XP-filled death gems you neglected. They can even hold the most effective tool in any vampire slayer's arsenal, cold hard cash. After about 20 minutes of grabbing things off the ground and upgrading every skill you can, you'll have so much shit flying around you that you won't even be able to see what's going on. Then you can just wiggle around with this disco dancing cleric guy as he flips off all the weak-ass monsters that are unable to get to him because you upgraded that garlic so much. Of course, when you inevitably do get overrun by a writhing sea of monsters, you'll get bombarded with achievements and given the opportunity to spend that hard-earned vampire-slaying paycheck. You can invest your riches in increasing your stats like health, damage, and armor, as well as unlocking more characters that you can toss into this unending hellish gauntlet. Vampire Survivors, when you really want to kill 10,000 of something but you only want to use one hand. There may not be too much going on in this game, but its simplicity doesn't mean it isn't fun to play. Even though all I was doing was running around dodging imminent death, it kept me entertained for hours and for only 3 regular-sized American dollars. For those reasons, Vampire Survivors receives the abbreviated score of good. If you'd like to see more hot takes, warm satire, and tepid commentary about video games, make sure to subscribe and check out my other abbreviated reviews.